Right, we had a shiur last week, I think, Megabe, some products that made out of three items: garlic, onion, and eggs that were peeled and left overnight. So all I said that there is a place to be machmir. People want to be machmir. I'm going to bring now examples how many products of them we have in the market, and I had a lot of comments. Some of the comments were that. The Ethereum. I did mention the Ethereum. I just said there's a place in Machman. One of them wrote to me that I said, according to the Alter Rebbe, it's brought that he took it literally, not only the Alter Rebbe, the Brichodosh, the Alter Rebbe, the Ben Ish Chai, the Chafetz Chaim, not the Mishnah Berurah. I said that the Chafetz Chaim, not in the Mishnah Berurah. The Aruch HaShulchan, many said to be Machmer on it. So many major posters people follow, they said to be Machmer on it. So it says, according to the Alter Rebbe, the Lashon of the Alter Rebbe, is like this. Lo yechal shum kol of a botzel kol of a beitza klufa shover alem alaylam nashruach ro shoyra alayim afilem tzrurim beveged v'chasumim, even though it's sealed or put it in the fridge in a closet, it's closed. It doesn't make a difference. Im shir mehem yikorom v'u asar sheboresh hashum v'abotzel amat kluposam mutor. He says, according to the Alter Rebbe, since today in the eggs that they sell in the wholesale, the bucket of eggs. Something is mixed already with there, some preservative or salt. It's mutter 100%. That's the lotion you use. Okay, so it's like this. The problem with such a lotion, that's in our understanding of halacha. By some people, the halacha is black and white. There's only one opinion, and it's my posek, and it's how I know halacha, and there's nothing else. There's no other. The halacha doesn't go this way. Yeah, you might follow some posek, you might follow a local posek, a big posek, but there's many opinions out there. So to say that according to Al-Deva, 100% today, that egg that come in a bucket, it's mutter, it's absolutely not. Somebody wants to see a nice coverage on this, and many opinions, yes and no. I have a sefer over here, it's called Shmiras HaNefesh V'Aguf. It's a beautiful coverage, and all the opinion, yes and no. Okay, now, I don't want the people to kosher that I'm being stam machmir looking for chumas, not at all. Adarabah, I'm against a lot of chumras, so I'm going to read you what the Alter Rebbe says in Samach Gimel, Erecham Samach Gimel, Halacha Beis. It says like this, Misha roitzel la'achmir la'amod kshu yoshev v'lekroiso. It talks about Krishma, when you want to be machmir, to say Krishma, and when you want to stand up during the day, in the morning, when you're sitting, because you want to say me'oimed, like uvkomecha, like the Shammai is saying, it's a nikra avarian. It's an avarian. It's not a machmir. It's an avarian. It's two different. It's avarian. Overall, divrei chachamim. Ba'av shechachamim hitiru gam ken me'umed. They say you could do belech chabader the way you want it. Become mokim. Kivan shel fi divrem and mile kal b'yoyshev. There's no mile. There's nothing better to do standing. Of Kumecha doesn't mean like the Shammai understood while you're standing, when you're getting up, not how you say the Krishna. That's the punchline. And he's machmir like the Shammai to stand up. He ignores the pirush, the way acceptable pirush. Kumecha doesn't mean you stand up in the morning, it means bezman kima. But you could say the Basil said the way you want it. He says v'chayav misa. He's chayav misa. What did the Alter Rebbe take on? Chayav misa. Okay, he did the chumrah shalom. Chayav misa, because that's a mishnah in brachas. The Rebbe Tarfon says when you see what's the lashon over there? The Shammai v'sikanti ba'atzna pnei halistim. Yeah, and Omru lo yisuk keda lochov. Meaning, if you would die, you would be accountable for your own blood because you went against Chachamim. Who asked you to do this chumrah? Meaning, sometimes chumrah it's chayav misa. Why? Now, why? Why is chayav misa? Why? So I'll tell you. We have to do things not because I feel like it and I want to be superior, I want to be holier, I want to look better. You will do it because it's Ratzon Hashem. If that's not Ratzon Hashem, you're doing it. You're starting a new religion. Who told you to do this chumrah? It doesn't say anywhere. So I'm not looking for chumras. However, especially for people that they're machmer in things like this, doesn't have no source in halacha. Whether, as I mentioned a million times, we have shurim on this, napkins kosher lePesach, and forks kosher, and plastic. The plastic we use over here every Shabbos. It's mamash. It's a big sign kosher. plastic covered table have to be kosher. Where are you coming from? So, especially for those people, which is machmer and those things, which is a stupid chumrah, there's no source for it, and it could be even they are tampering with the inyan of chas v'sholom chayav bisa, because where are you coming from? It doesn't say anywhere you're chumras. It's like, anyway, so there, if they're machmer and this, how much more they could machmer and this, like I said. Now, I'm going to say a few tainas they say. Legabe tainas, if it's cooked eggs or mixed in it, like I said, it's not lekula alma. Yes, there are such opinions, but that's not lekula alma. Many machmer, even if it's cooked, many machmer, even something with a mix in it, a little bit, it doesn't change it. Now, legabe the eggs, I want to say, there's few methods how they sell these eggs in bulk, peeled already. Some of them, they put additives to make it sure it doesn't root. Some of the methods, they don't add anything. They just do some methods over there, whether some pasteurization or some things. It should not have a bacteria. So some of them pure eggs without a thought. That's according to all those poskim. Even the material, that's something mixed in it. That's nothing mixed in it. So you never know what you're buying, how they're preparing those eggs. So there's a better, definitely a mokim to be machmer. Not now. And now something with the garlic, they sell them the taina and the garlic they have. They said the garlic we're buying, peeled garlic, they sell them all over with OU, with other chsherim. They said the reason we buy those garlic because they have something left on top of it. So now all the poskim follow the lashon of Rashi. The Rashi over there in Nidar Daf Yud Zayin, it says what's the pshat? The Gemara says like this. With the chumrah, I mean, the halacha, the Gemara says over there, that's not the chumrah, it's halacha over there from Rashim Bar Yochai. There's only, the Gemara says, Halacha Shiur bon ikaron or kliposan. You didn't leave some shell around them or ikaron. What's ikaron? So Rashi explained, ikaron, cyrus, shabaros, hashum va'abotzel. Not only you leave the little piece of garlic over there that you could continue to peel. It doesn't have the whole ikoron, which is ikoron cyrus shabarosh. What they sell over there, there's no hair at all over there. It's mamash. It's called peeled garlic, 100%. It's called peeled garlic. That's the Makor is the Pri Chodesh mentioned this. The Alter Rebbe mentioned this. So the garlic is a peeled garlic. Yeah, you have a heter with broader in the heterim. Even you want to rely on the heterim, it's fine. But there's a definitely a mokim to be machmer. Now the products that have them, it's not only when you buy this garlic the way it is peeled or the eggs in a bucket. The problem is a lot of kashriyas, they rely on the heterim, even the good kashriyas, not only those which is known to be looking for leniencies, and you have a lot of products with garlic in them. You could find hummus with garlic in it. You could find all the bakeries use eggs. A lot of those eggs, they buy them in buckets, left overnight. So there's a place, some machmir. By the way, among the machmirim also, I'm going to mention the Ben Ish Chai, and also the Kloizen V'Greb was big machmir on it. So there are machmirim and there are bakers, like I said last time, the advertisers that we use fresh eggs. We don't buy those buckets eggs. There's a lot that you're going to start looking at when you buy products, pickles, hummus, and this. A lot of times there is garlic, there is onion. A lot of those companies, they buy ready peeled garlic, peeled onions, and peeled eggs. So if you want to be careful, there is a big place to be machmer on it. It's not chumrah shel shtusim. Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai brings this. Yeah, there's a place to be makel. Fine. I'm not, as I said, the chatchila, I'm not judgmental who are makel. All I'm saying is there is a big place to be machmer. Here is the lashon of the Ben Ish Chai in the Benayahu. He's a very stark lashon on this. Okay, he says like this. Chamisha dvorim hen. That's the lashon of the Gemara. Amar Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. Hey dvorim hen. Shoysoisam mischayev benafshe v'doma beroishay. So he is medayek. Nirel v'siyad dishmai says. Tevas hen. What's the chamisha dvorim hen? What's the diuk hen? Chamisha dvorim. What's hen? He says loymar. She sharu bekach and tikva she is batul lefiorech hazman kasher hoyo bezugas. This is, don't have hope that one day the many poskim brings, we don't have that ruach roh anymore, we don't have this concern anymore. No, he says, hen ba'ava yoson, this is going to stay there forever. This is, yeah. V'lazeh omar, hen ba'ava yoson, you tomidka. Oh, v'odam ha'mischayv b'nafshe v'odam ha'beroishoy, kischila mischayv b'nafshe machas ruach roh asher tiddak b'nafshe. First of all, he's mischayv b'nafshe, that ruach roh going to stick to you. V'chagach regim is a nezek legufoy. Then to the ruach roh, it's more spiritual, going to come eventually, a physical hazek. But the Omar doma baroisha, the call an hazek gufa. That means you have two problems. Beruchni is mischayev benafshoy nefesh it's ruchni, and then with bedamoy it's physically going to come a hezek. Again, it goes more to it, explaining, he elaborates on this inyan. All I want to say that in Ilchas Basar, in Ilchas Cholav Akum, the Aruch HaShulchan brings over there, the only place I think he brings a story, and he also says over there, he says something that almost sounds like a Hasidic Rebbe, not a poisek, a halacha. He said over there, when you see Isur Rabbanon, and sometimes people say it doesn't apply today, he says, yeah, sometimes on the surface looks like it does not apply, but he says, if someone told you not to, even though he says on the surface looks like it doesn't apply, they have a tam pnimi that didn't reveal to you, that's why you have them, and they say not to do it, you don't do it. That's what he says about Cholav Akum. It looks like it doesn't apply to that. There's a Terim, yeah. Chacham told you not to do it. There's something in those inyonim of left overnight. You could find a Terim, yes. I'm not judgmental of the people that may kill him. There's plenty of Terim. Like I said, you could go to the previous shiur and see it. However, there's a place to be machler, and it definitely shomer nafsho yirchak mehem, because all these things have an effect on the person. If, according to those to machmirim, that you're not allowed to eat those things, like it says, it's good. What it says again, the lashon is mischayev benafshoy. It's like the Ben Ish Chai says, but it's mazik benafesh, but doma berosh and mazik beguftu. That's why, again, some of the way people write 100% is mutter. It's not 100%. There's a place to be machmir, and if you, like I said, if you look now in a lot of the ingredients, they. A lot of it have them, it's tons of them, and many in it. So if people consume are going to be careful not to buy them, maybe the mashgichim that they have better standards of hashgacha, maybe going to start providing a better service. Say our eggs, our garlic, and our onion are freshly peeled. It's not bought in bulks. Okay.